He stood at my door with a notary and a grin. Not a nervous grin, a knowing one. The ink-black Mercedes still idled behind him in the driveway, humming like it knew the plan, too. "Thought we'd make it easy for you," he said. He was holding a folder, leather, monogrammed, too polished for a man 3 months into a marriage. My daughter's husband, Jordan, the one with perfect teeth and perfectly empty eyes. I looked at the notary, young, awkward, trying to look professional. She didn't belong in this. But I opened the door, slow, measured. "Come in," I said, because I wanted to see how he would try, because I already knew I wouldn't sign a damn thing. My wife died 4 years ago, ovarian cancer, quiet, cruel, left faster than she came. She left everything to me, the land, the lake house, the stocks she never told anyone she bought. The estate was worth just over $1.3 million. I told no one, not even my daughter. Grief makes you silent. But something else kept me that way. A cold sense, like the air was waiting to shift. Jordan arrived in her life 2 years later, handsome, smooth, a little too charming, a little too rehearsed. I tried to like him. I failed. He smiled too much when no one was looking, and never made eye contact when he said, "I love her." Still, I kept quiet. You don't warn people about poison. You just don't drink from the same cup. They married fast, too fast. I paid for the wedding. I gave a quiet toast. I watched him kiss her with his hand in his pocket. 2 nights after the ceremony, I saw him again, at a bar, with another woman. I didn't confront him. I paid the bartender cash to print me the security footage, took it home, filed it under "in case." Then the calls started. "Just checking in," he'd say. "How's the place holding up?" He never asked that before, never mentioned my wife's name until suddenly he was quoting her will like he'd written it himself. He wanted to help manage the estate, said we should move things to a trust for my daughter's future. There was something in the way he said it, like I was a failing organ in the body of their plan. I checked my credit reports, then my property filings, then my daughter's emails. She still used the family account. He'd sent her articles about inheritance law, about how hard it is for old men to manage large portfolios. He was conditioning her, making me look fragile. It was a long con, and I let him think it was working. The notary was shaking. "Just a couple of signatures," Jordan said, flipping open the folder. "Power of attorney, simplifies everything. Don't worry, it's standard." Standard. I looked at the line where he had typed my name. Below it, the space where I was supposed to hand him the world my wife built. I didn't look up, just slid a separate folder across the table. "Read that first," I said. He opened it. First page, bar receipt, dated 2 nights after the wedding. Second, photo stills from the bar's cameras. Third, a background check. Turns out, Jordan wasn't Jordan. 2 aliases. 1 sealed arrest record. 3 bankruptcies. He stared at the pages like they were in a language he didn't understand. His smile dissolved. "This isn't not standard?" I asked. The notary stood. I need to go." I nodded toward the door. She fled like the room was on fire. Jordan stayed. Because cowards don't run. They beg. "You set me up," he said, voice shaking now. I looked at him for a long time, and said nothing, because he wasn't worth my anger, only my silence. He tried to save it. "I love her. This isn't what it looks like. It's not—" "It's exactly what it looks like," I said flatly. "I made mistakes, but she doesn't have to know. She already does." His face twisted. "What?" I reached for my phone, tapped once, played the voicemail. My daughter's voice, crying. I found the messages. "He said he married me for access, Dad. He thought you'd die soon." She found everything before he could get here. She called me first. He sunk into the chair like something in him finally snapped. The con had crumbled. The inheritance was a ghost, and the future he built on lies had just vanished. I stood. "Don't come back here," I said. Not loud, not threatening, just final. My daughter moved back into the guest house. She hasn't said much, but she watches me now with a different kind of gratitude. The kind born from being saved without ever knowing you were in danger. I never told her about the $1.3 million. Still haven't. She doesn't need it. Not yet. She needs peace, and I'll guard that more than gold. Jordan left the state. Tried calling twice. I blocked the number. There are worse punishments than prison, like being seen, truly seen for what you are, and being left behind by the ones who once believed in your smile. He came to steal a fortune. Instead, he watched the illusion of himself fall apart under the weight of a man who didn't flinch.